The pandemic may force changes to how we vote this November, again heavily using mail-in ballots. News Channel 9's Adrian Smith spoke with the president of Letter Carriers Local Union to hear how funding issues could impact them.
President Trump now saying he's open to giving the United States Postal Service emergency funding only if Democrats agree to his legislative agenda. But either way, members of the Postal Service are continuing to fight for relief.
Our position is that the federal government should provide funding not only for the loss in revenue that we've suffered, but in additionally to the added expenses associated with the pandemic.
A lot of the costs the Postal Service is dealing with have to do with the high demand for PPE.
Without funding, if we were in a position where we're cost cutting, we're engaging in cost cutting measures, which is what's happening right now, we're seeing equipment taken away, we're seeing truck runs diminished. The capacity of our network to do what we do is going to hurt, and we don't want to leave ballots behind.
But he says with the federal funding, the Postal Service will be able to keep up with the influx of mail-in voting come election season in November.
We need to have mail-in ballots. It's essential to do that. So to not support that institution that binds and ties the country together is sad.
According to the Onondaga County Board of Elections, more than 32,400 mail-in votes were sent in for the June primaries, and 26,300 of those were received. Some of the issues were no or late postmark, missing signatures, wrong envelopes, or just simply ruled as no good.
As a postal worker, we will protect the sanctity of that mail. We need the resources to make sure you have the right to vote and be safe. You shouldn't have to be able to go to a polling place and worry about getting COVID or standing there in line for 8 hours in the sun or the heat or the rain, whatever it might be.
Committed to delivering. In Liverpool, Adrian Smith, News Channel 9.
Adrian, thank you. And Governor Cuomo does plan to sign a bill to allow mail-in voting, saying that's the smartest way given the circumstances of COVID-19. He also mentioned the possibility of secure drop-off ballot boxes.